The weather is taking a turn for the worse. We'll see what happens. I might go back to my hotel. Don't really want to hang out in the rain, but
he wanted to have a picture and a video with the foreigner.
Love you, man.
yeah, I love you too. Thank you. But you're closing in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's the last ticket. Yeah.
He's famous.
Watch your head, Mr. Clint. Be careful. I believe George Bush would love to play polo in Iran.
Actually, I don't know many of these dishes, but maybe she will see this. Lost with Purpose, Alex Reynolds.
Listen, Alex, if you see it, you would contact me because
he's a big fan.
Yeah. So we can taste it. Let's see. Let's taste this. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel very comfortable. Nice cushion.
Yeah,
both of you. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day. I didn't make it to the Baltit Fort last night. It closed at 5:30 p.m. As you saw, I met a trekking guide and he took me to a restaurant he recommended. I'm not even sure the name. I wish I knew it so I could recommend it because the chicken kadai I had there was amazing. Anyway, I kind of just stayed there for about 2 hours chatting with the staff, watching the sunset over the rooftop, and that was my evening. And today my plan is to go to the Baltit Fort. I'm going to get some breakfast at Cafe de Hunza here in town. But other than that, that's really my only plan. It's my second day in Karimabad, relaxing before I start my 4-day trek tomorrow to Rush Lake and Rush Peak. Another thing about Karimabad is it certainly doesn't compare to Skardu or Gilgit. I thought it was a city, but it's extremely laid back. Hardly anyone is on the street. Lots of tourist shops, but not too many tourists in sight. Also, Eid is coming up. I think it's actually starting today. It's a Muslim holiday, so things might be closing. There might be limited to no public transport. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna find out. So let's get out there, hit the streets of Karimabad, get some breakfast, visit the Baltit Fort, and see if we can have a good day.
Hello, sir.
Hello, fine, how are you doing?
Are you going?
I'm going to Cafe de Hunza
Okay.
for breakfast. Alright guys, so I just finished up at Cafe de Hunza, had some real French toast. Food there was pretty good. The weather is taking a turn for the worse. I would still like to visit the fort, but I think I might need to give it some time. Might go grab a mango shake. It'll be my third one since yesterday. This guy right up here makes the best shakes. And then we'll see what happens. I might go back to my hotel. Don't really want to hang out in the rain, but if the weather gets better, I'll definitely visit the fort.
Pakistan, Italy, Sahib, and he's my companion Ahmed Abbas, and he is a big fan of Shawn Michaels, so he likes to call himself as Shawn Michaels, the wrestler. And long live Pakistan. And where are you from?
I'm from US.
You're from USA. Good. Like it. He wanted to have a picture and a video with a foreigner, so we are just making it. And here
Shawn Michaels.
yeah, Shawn Michaels.
We love Shawn Michaels.
Thank you, Clinch. It
Yeah,
was very
thank
nice
you
to meet
guys. Sure. It's great to meet you as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you
Thank
have
so
any other favorite wrestler? Do you like The Big Show or Undertaker? Good. I also like.
Kane was my favorite once. I used to watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Then I just
CM Punk.
This era of wrestlers was also my time, my childhood.
Oh,
Kane, Undertaker. I know all of these. My father raised me on wrestling, so I also watched it.
Yeah, I used to watch wrestling when I was a teenager.
I want to meet.
Actually, I lost my taste in wrestling.
Yeah,
Because
same.
It has become a kind of
It's like a fake.
acting.
Yeah, it's acting.
It's not real fighting actually.
Right. It's all fake.
Acting in real sense.
Yeah. And lots of talking.
Exactly. It's drama totally.
Yeah.
Film actually.
Yeah. It's not like UFC.
No, actually, I'm not from here. I'm living in a hotel at Nagar, Minasan Nagar.
Yeah, I just came from there. I was at Cherry Garden Hotel.
You are at Cherry Garden.
Yeah.
We are right, very close to you at Oshutang Hotel.
Oshutang, yeah. I know exactly.
upstairs.
I went to Rakapashi Base Camp,
You went there.
Tagafari, yeah.
When did you go there?
A few days ago.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You are actually our neighbor. Okay, so you are here at public transport or?
Yeah, lifting, hitchhiking.
Okay, so you would go there, back at your hotel after visiting the.
After Rakapashi, I went to a hotel in Minipin
No, I'm
to Cherry
asking
Garden.
just that. Are you staying here?
Yeah, I'm staying here on Old
Okay,
Road.
Okay. I was just thinking that if you're staying there at Cherry Garden, I would take you with me there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'm-
Okay,
that's-
just you go there. We are coming.
Yeah, sure.
See you there.
Yeah, see you.
Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too. Thank you.
It seems you are habitual of climbing, so you are not having a difficult time.
Yeah, I'm trekking, so this is good practice for me.
Yeah. How many times you visited base camp?
Which one?
Rakaboshi.
Oh, only one time.
This time
Yeah, this time.
I went there last year.
Everything is first time for me.
You are here first time,
Yeah,
and you are here alone
of
or
course.
with your
Alone,
girlfriend or something.
alone.
Alone. Good. So what brought you here in Pakistan?
Mainly the culture and the mountains.
Yeah.
And I knew not a lot of people visited here, and there was more
Adventure.
to see here than what's on the media and
Exactly.
Our
everything.
country is so beautiful.
I know it is. It's one of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to.
And the people here are amazing. No doubt there are bad people here as well, but
There's bad people everywhere.
everywhere
Yeah,
in the entire world there are good and bad people. So it doesn't mean that few bad people, even there are a lot of them, they are not representing any country.
right.
They are just their own selves.
Just like with any country, you just need to do research
Exactly.
and go to places based on other people's experiences there
Yeah,
and not on the media,
exactly.
in my opinion.
Before coming here, I first came here in 2018. I was scared myself that these areas, these are just scary, especially the people here are not good.
So you're not from
On the
here?
media, I'm from Pakistan. But when I came here first time in 2018, I was wondered to see the beauty and the people, their friendliness. It was just amazing, and I fell in love with this place.
Yeah.
And it's my fourth time coming here.
Huh.
I'm from Punjab, actually the South Punjab, It's totally at the end.
Multan is in Sindh. Or?
Multan is in Punjab.
Multan's in Punjab.
It's in South Punjab, and we are from Rahimir Khan. It's actually at the border of Sindh and Punjab,
Acha.
the Rahimir Khan district. So we used to come here from far from this area just because of the beauty of this area
Yeah.
and the friendly nature of the people of this area.
Yeah.
They are just amazing.
It's true.
Won't find such people anywhere else, in my opinion, in whole Pakistan. I don't know about anyone else in the world, but
Yeah.
in Pakistan,
For me, all of Pakistan, the people are equally as friendly to me as a foreigner.
yeah,
I know I get more special privilege,
exactly.
but people are equally nice to me everywhere I go in Pakistan. It's very refreshing. It's an incredible place to travel. Makes me very happy to be here.
In my opinion, many foreigners just came here to see that either whatever the media is showing is actually true or false.
Yeah.
I think, like yourself, you just
Well-
came here to see that either they are saying is it true or false.
I mean, before I came here, I knew I would be safe. I knew the media was,
Telling a lot of lies and
and only the
Yeah.
negative.
exactly.
Before I came here, I knew I was going to be fine, but still, many people don't think that's the case.
And many people actually stop other people not to come here because that the area is not safe. The people are
Yeah.
not good.
Many
here.
people are worried
Their
about me
friends is-
in the US.
Exactly. Especially your family and friends.
Sure.
They definitely would be worried about you that you are not in a safe country. People in Pakistan are hostile according to them.
Yeah.
No, not in reality actually.
Right.
Yeah. So
And everybody here loves the US as well.
Yes.
exactly.
You are
Because
right.
And many people have been there and
In
or,
US?
or want to visit. People I've met, yeah.
exactly. I myself. Yes. अच्छा चलें. Let's
Ticket?
go. Ticket.
Hello.
अच्छा उनकी अलग
Fine, how are you?
और हमारे 1200.
जी जी 2400 रुपये
How much is it?
1200 for foreigner, 600 for Pakistani.
Okay.
And there's only 5 minutes.
No sir, it's a 30 minutes tour.
But you're closing in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's the last
Yeah,
ticket.
the
We
ticket,
ticket last
the time
issue.
of
It's a full tour.
yeah.
We will give you a complete tour, okay?
Okay,
30 minutes.
sure.
We will give you a complete tour.
Thank you.
No problem.
He's famous.
This Mocho Man.
Yeah, I've seen him before.
You want to take picture?
I don't know if
तस्वीर बनवाना चाहते हैं आपके साथ ये. Is okay with it?
really.
Yeah. You are recording it as well?
Yeah.
अच्छा दूध ले ले.
You might know Hunza was a mountain kingdom in the past. We have two old forts here. The Baltit Fort, which is more than 1,000 years, and the Baltit Fort is almost more than 800 years now, not 8,000. This fort was used as a residence by the rulers of Hunza state for more than 800 years. The construction was not finished in one time, and several additions were made here. Major changes occurred the last time in British times when British conquered Hunza Nagar Valley in 1891. Amir of Hunza, Mir Safdar Khan, he escaped to Chinese Xinjiang for political asylum, and his brother Mir Nazim Khan was installed by the British as a ruler of the state in September 1892. During the colonial times, glass windows were added on the third floor, and this fort was used as a living residence until 1945. Now this has been restored by His Highness Prince Karimabad Khan in 6 years from 1990s to 96. The President of Pakistan, Farooq Laghari, was here in September 1996 to perform the opening ceremonies. But we receive entry tickets, sales of tickets from domestic and foreigners. It helps to maintain the building. Thank you so much for your visit.
Sure.
What is your name?
Clint.
Clint, okay. Where do you come from? Gojal. Very nice. Very nice country.
So,
And we are from here, Punjab, Rahim Khan.
Very nice. Rahim Yar Khan is very beautiful, but
Yeah.
very hot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hottest actually. The last district of Punjab.
Most welcome.
can I ask one question?
Go ahead.
So before, what is the districts now used to be separate kingdoms? Nagar was separate
Also very old.
before.
Before
And
1947.
this is why the fort is here. There was fighting.
Yes. There were several mountain kingdoms all over the Pakistan, right from Sindh up to here. So all these states merged and became one republic.
And they were just fighting for land, or
Well, different reasons. It was all over the world. You see, in every continent, you would see small, tiny kingdoms. It was
Yeah.
the same situation all over the world. And even so, under your feet, we have these rugs made of goat hair, and these rugs are made of very, very strong goat hair, which are called locally sharma. Under these rugs, we have wheat storages.
Wheat storage.
Wheat storage for storing the granaries. So botala no no jimala beza kuzuna kane so plastic botala ang khawashi wan jimala khulta diusi chwa it's a khalas be ye post as we go this way where the grill is newly added. This grill was not originally existing here. During the conservation, the engineers realized that the infill material like soil and rocks was causing pressure on the walls. That is why all the material has been dug out. So some local people have imagination this might have been a prison, but engineers explain that these are actually partition walls for reinforcement of the foundations. So we will go this way and walk behind the wall to the west and come into this room, and later we will be here again.
okay,
And after that we will visit the royal kitchen, and then we will go upstairs again.
sounds good.
So watch your head, Mr. Clint. Be careful. I found a diamond. Oh my God, I can give
Now
you a
you're
diamond.
now you're rich. Oh, now I'm rich.
This is for you, my son.
Sounds good.
Please take it to President of USA, His Excellency Joe Biden.
You like
Small
him?
gift from
You-
He's good.
Oh, I don't like.
It's okay,
It's okay.
It's okay because he's representing a country, so
Sure.
it's honorable
Looks
to me.
amazing.
Wow, look
for
how
some differences
far down
in
this
the-
is. And before there was no grade.
अच्छा ये यहाँ पे
So
किस
you preferred Donald Trump then?
No, no. I,
JR.
I don't like the U.S. government at all. And nobody.
like all the people in the entire world. Nobody likes their government.
Right. I guess.
Under our
I
feet,
think
please
so.
come here, यहाँ तो flying. नीचे आ जाएं। So, dear visitors, we are standing on a metal grill. As I said, this is not old, it's newly added. Before, this area was filled with stone and gravel. It was not empty like today. People assume this might be prison, but originally engineers said these are partition walls for reinforcement of the foundations.
Okay.
Okay? And this
Okay.
corridor goes to the next room for the guards. It has two-layered wall, outer wall and inner wall. You see, and this was for guards so they can monitor the fort inside. I will walk through. You can follow me. Thanks.
Wanna come?
Yeah, you can go.
Just a moment.
Watch your head as well.
Just a moment.
Clinch.
Just a moment. Okay.
You found another diamond or
Yes,
something?
Another one for one more president.
Okay.
Of a different country.
I have found mask, a black gold nugget.
What's its name?
This is a gold, precious gold here.
Oh,
I
amazing.
found precious gold here.
You are lucky. Okay,
And this is for
traditional
you.
female dress. Thank you.
No problem.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So, dear visitors, you are in the guard room of the fort. Here you see we have people say actually there is another room next to it. It was a conference room for secret meetings. So the guards were here to secure the meeting hall. And we have 3 showcases. The first showcase you see is a beautiful garment. It's an old silk robe from China. Hunza always received silk and cotton and porcelain from China in old days. We had no silk production or cotton, so we depended on products from China in olden days. And these 2 robes are made of woolen fabrics which were locally produced. Because we had no cotton, our people were spinning and producing woolen fabrics in old days. ऐसी बात थी ना?
जी जी बिल्कुल ऐसे
And just behind you we have 3 maps. This map is an old map from 13th century. It's a reproduction of an old one. They were brought here by some visiting British officers. This is in Latin language. If you can read, Mr. Glenn.
I definitely can't.
There's,
Only English.
Jerusalem is supposed to be, according to biblical belief, the center of the world.
Oh, right.
Like Muslims believe that Mecca is supposed to be the center of the world. These were same religious
Yes.
ideologies.
Yes.
And we have another map from 1550s. Is a French map of the world, which is more accurate than the one from 13th century. And that map is more important. Like you see.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
What
Go
are
ahead.
these?
Hmm?
Why are these here?
These were
These
for
ones.
hanging your weapons, swords, and guns.
Okay. And these used to be open.
Yeah, no, these are small
Those kinds.
niches. You can place your gunpowder and bullets like that. And this map you see is more important. Finally, the British conquered up to Hunza and Mintaka Pass, Khunjara Pass. These passes were marked as British territory.
Really?
Russians came down almost to here, to this river Panj at the end of the Tajikistan. This piece of land, which is
Oh.
called the Wakhan Corridor.
I've been there.
Have you been there?
2 years ago.
Oh my
I
God, you are a good explorer.
from Tajikistan to Wakhan and back in Panj River. The road is along the border here.
Oh,
That's
really?
the
Yeah.
road, and then
Really, Wakhan is very important for geostrategic.
yes, with the Russians and the British fighting, it was a buffer zone where
They
they.
never fought actually. They came close to each other and they halted here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. No fighting there.
Yeah, they decided to stop in Hunza. The British and the Russians agreed to stop at this river Panj.
Oh,
So
okay.
the Wakhan was agreed to be a buffer zone. There.
And there's Kyrgyz people there.
Yeah, Wakhis and Kyrgyz too.
Mhm.
And I have recently learned that Taliban have taken over the control of Wakhan corridor now.
Really? As
Now,
of
recently?
recently,
Recently.
I would-
For some days back.
everything like Sarhad
Yeah,
village, last
I think
village,
just Wakhan, yeah. Wakhan
everything.
corridor.
I was just there 2 years ago. It was
liked it?
it was safe. Everything was peaceful.
Mhm. It will be safe, inshallah. So maybe you can go next time with more protection easily.
Maybe, hopefully.
You can go. Okay, you are a good explorer, sir.
Thank you.
I think you are like Marco Polo.
No, I have much more to see.
Really?
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm very interested in this
You can
part of
write
the
your
world.
travel account, a guidebook maybe, or a travel account.
I don't know. I just make videos.
Okay, good. Our next room is a conference room, please. This was the secret conference room for discussions of important matters. And only important people were supposed to be here to talk to the Mir of Hunza in secret privacy. Under these rugs, we had such pits and where gold and treasures were buried. When Mir of Hunza, Mir Safdar Khan, he decided to escape to Xinjiang to Chinese governor for protection, he took everything out from this treasure. And when British came here, there was no treasure anyway, but there were weapons, clothing, and books in the fort left.
There might be few pieces of that treasure left here.
Inshallah, we will search, but
Okay.
nothing we have found so far. If I find something, I will share it with you.
Just diamonds and gold,
would be
right?
amazing.
Diamonds and gold
On the floor.
on the floor. And behind me, this carpet, it came from Kashgar in old days. It has been hand knotted, Because of the trade with China in old days, along the Silk Route, such carpets, silks, and other ornaments were coming to Hunza also. It was heavily damaged with many holes in it. You see, these colors are darker and these colors are lighter. This is newly fabricated. It has been restored again. And we have some metal utensils made of copper and brass. They were also manufactured in Kashgar, also in Samarkand, Bukhara. So through trade, such metal utensils were coming to Hunza.
Uzbekistan? Samarkand?
Samarkand.
Wow, amazing.
Such a long way.
Yeah. Silk Road route, I guess.
And now we go back to the same place where we started our visit.
Come on, watch your hand. Take it inside, sir. Pocket.
Okay, watch your heads.
Oh, wow.
Wow. This is my kitchen.
Kurz, gonna say, family etiquette, Malatma. So, dear visitors, you are in the royal kitchen of the Baltit Fort here. Because of heavy cooking over centuries, you see the ceiling is very black with thick layers of smoke. In the middle of the ceiling, you would find a skylight, and the ceiling is a little different. It's not a flat ceiling, it has several layers, one after another. What I found out after reading some material online, that such designs of ceilings, even more layers, maybe up to 10 and 12, are found in Russia, Georgia, and Caucasia. So that means some people might have migrated in the distant past all the way into Tajikistan and also to Chitral and Hunza also. We have several utensils like copper and brass, stone cooking pots. We have a lot of wooden utensils. These were the ancient utensils which were used in the fort and also in common village.
How many years ancient these utensils are?
The stone utensils must be more than 200 to 300 years old, which are very old.
And wooden?
Wooden, maybe some are later, but some are maybe even very late 1950s, 60s even. And right behind you, you see there's a tiny storage for dried meat.
Dried meat.
In the olden days, even today, some people have the tradition to slaughter goat and sheep during the month of December and hang the meat to let it dry there. So in winters, people used to have dried meat for cooking, not fresh meat every day.
Okay.
We had, normally in summers in the past, we mostly consumed vegetables, fruits and buttermilk. And in winter, we had more meat. But now people don't care. They always have meat even in summer days. So dear visitors, we go back and now we will go upstairs to the royal court, please. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
साईं जी आप सराइकी बोलते हैं?
उर्दू बेसिकली हम लोग बलोच हैं.
अच्छा बलोच.
बलोची ज़बान हमारी है. सराइकी भी बोल लेते हैं, उर्दू बोल लेते हैं.
कबीले का क्या नाम आपका? बलोच कौन से?
मज़ारी. जी. आप किस ट्राइब से हैं?
पहले ज़माने में
मेरे क्लास में अच्छा
This is the royal terrace, and we are surrounded by the mountains of the Karakorums of the world. See, these mountains are quite dry. We don't have any plantations. It is because we don't have monsoon rainfall here. All these trees in this valley are being planted, not naturally grown. So we have to work hard to bring the water from the mountains in small canals for irrigation. And here across the river Hunza, you can see the Rakaposhi, which is one of the famous mountains of the world. That is 7,788 meters high. And nowadays, many climbers are trying to climb it again. It has been climbed in 1958 first time by a British expedition. The climber was Mike Banks, Captain Mike Banks. I have read his name. And just behind us on the wall, you will see these horns are ibex horns. In the middle, these horns are is the same mountain goat, but different design of horns. That is called markhor.
Markhor is the national animal of Pakistan.
And some people say this mountain animal is very helpful to snatch the snakes and eat them.
Therefore, it's called markhor.
Markhor. It means mar means snake, khor means eating.
Actually, in Baluchi and Persian as well, mar is called to snake,
Or snake.
and khor means to eat.
Eat, to eat.
Markhor, snake eater actually,
Snake
ibex.
eater.
That's why.
And those who are stealing and doing corruption in the country, they are called haram khor. Haram
What
khor
does that
means-
translate to?
It means
It means those
corrupt
who
people-
are eating corrupt food,
Oh, okay.
who are taking bribes and stealers, thieves.
Haram cool.
Well, haram
that's
khor,
why they
yeah,
call
who
haram
take
khor.
money from country to other country. They're haram
Khor
khor,
means to eat, and haram means a kind of
which is
Haram is like not
which is
halal.
eatable,
Not allowed,
which is
actually,
not
yeah.
eatable.
Not halal?
not allowed actually.
Yeah.
to eat.
What should
According
I
to
say?
Islamic law, not supposed to be eaten.
It's like halal is good and then
Halal
haram is
something- A
bad.
goat you can
Yeah.
eat, that is halal, but a pig is haram, so it's
And
better you
haram is
don't.
Bad,
forbidden.
right.
Do you like
Haram is
do you like
forbidden.
pork?
I eat pork, yeah.
Really?
I'm, I have to be honest. I'm from the U.S.,
So you have to eat something.
but here, of course, I don't, and it's no problem.
Pakistan not easily available.
I don't eat in Pakistan. Just beef, chicken.
You can eat dal.
Yeah, it's much better actually.
And we have polo sticks here. The origin of polo is ancient Persia, more than 4,000 years back. And from where all over the world, polo is spreaded. Today, Iran's national sport is polo. I believe George Bush would love to play polo in Iran.
I think he would lose.
Then he has good friendship there.
Yeah. I like his jokes.
Yeah.
His jokes are good.
Exactly.
You like playing polo?
I've never played actually.
You want to try?
Now?
Fine.
Yeah, sometime.
Sindoor actually.
Also,
down.
in US we don't have cricket either.
No cricket at all.
No, nothing. Just
Tasveer
People
bana
play
liya, theek hai?
baseball.
baseball. Yeah.
Bana liya? Let's go inside. Okay?
Sure.
We can see more.
Let's do it.
Yeah, do one. Yeah, please. हम चले ठीक है
तुम चले जाओ पहाड़ों की.
Oi.
Do you like music? Sings a little bit. This one here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, I love music.
You like singing?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sing for you after the visit.
Yeah, after later.
Songs.
When lighting is good, I can make a video maybe.
Yeah. That would
I
be
want
amazing.
so I can remember it, so I can have it as a memory.
Yep.
So, dear visitors, you are in the reception hall of the fort. We have the photos of Hunza kings from left to right. Mir Ghazan Khan, he was the ruler of Hunza until 1886. And his son, when he was a ruler, Maharaja Kashmir, the king, that he tried to attack Hunza and conquer it 4 times, but he was defeated.
His son.
No, you know Maharaja Kashmir? No, you don't know.
No, actually.
Oh, when he was the king, Hunza was under attack by another from Kashmir.
Okay,
But people of
Kashmiri.
Hunza and Nagar they decided to make alliance and fight against the invasion.
Mm.
And later, his son Mir Safdar Khan, he became the Emir of Hunza, but he had assassinated his father to get the throne.
Oh. That's very terrible, actually.
And he was later defeated by the British. And then
Tit for
he,
tat.
yeah, and he escaped to Chinese Xinjiang.
Exactly.
And
He killed his
brother,
father.
Mir Nazim Khan became the Emir of Hunza. And he ruled until 1930. His mother was from Gulmit. Wakhiti iski maa.
Gulmet or Gulmet?
Gulmet
I think they
village.
are two separate areas.
Small village in Hunza, in Upper Hunza, Gujarat. So, and his son Mir Ghazal Khan ruled until 1945. And his son Mir Jamal Khan ruled until 1974.
You look like brothers.
And this is my, sir, this is my new birth.
Nice.
Birth. I'm guiding you.
You're more handsome now.
Thank you. But I'm just a guide. He was a king.
Right.
Actually, you are the king at the moment of this palace.
Yeah, we're all of our attention is on you.
Thank you, bless you. And he decided to join Pakistan. He wrote a letter of accession to Pakistan in 3rd November 1947 to Qaid-e-Azam, to Jinnah. And then Hunza state became part of Pakistan. I show you the letter later. And his son is Mir Ghazanfar, who gifted this fort to the public. And he's been very instrumental for development of this valley.
Oh.
He's very, very generous, like me.
Is he still?
And his wife is Rani, we say as a his
Queen.
wife, Queen. She has 3 sons, and she was a member of APWA, All Pakistan Women Association for Rights and Protection of Women.
And these dresses?
And he has 3 sons. Eldest is Salim, and they have a house in Islamabad too. But winters they come to Hunza to spend. For the summers in Hunza, for winters in Islamabad they go. And just behind you we have many swords. You see old traditional swords with leather battle shields and gun. ये ज़माने का हथियार था।
वक्त के साथ साथ चीजें तब्दील होती रहती हैं.
And here you can see this is the head of a famous animal called Marco Polo sheep, which is an endangered species, but you can find them mostly in Wakhan and also in Tajikistan. We have only left less than 100 at Khunjarab National Park, but they are protected. So people are trying, and also Pakistan government is trying to let them grow more. We have the photos of Aga Khan dynasty. They are not the rulers, but actually Aga Khan, the current Aga Khan, his name is Shah Karim. He helped and he restored this old building and also another fort, and similar 3 more forts in Skardu Valley he restored, and also the mausoleum of Timur Lan in Samarkand has been restored by him. The history goes back to Aga Khan first, when he was a governor of Kirman province in Iran, and the title was conferred upon him by the king of Iran, by Fath Ali Shah Qachar family. But his ancestors, they migrated from Arabia 1400 years back from the line of Prophet of Islam. So Prophet of Islam's cousin was Mullah Ali, and from his son Imam Hussein, who was killed in Karbala. So from that line he's descending. They migrated to Egypt from Arabia in around in 10th century, and they established a kingdom known as Fatimid Khilafat, which lasted for 250 years. They established the Cairo city, his ancestors, which is the capital of Egypt today, and also the Al-Azhar University. They were the ancestors of current Aga Khan. And after 250 years, they had also encounters with the Crusades. They migrated to Iran when the kingdom was finished. In Iran, they ruled for another 170 years. And later, when Hilaku Khan, the Mongol, he destroyed most of the Middle East, and he entered Iran. Now, there were so many destructions. So Aga Khan's ancestors, they slowly, eventually migrated to India. So Shah Hassan Ali Shah was the first who came to India from Iran then, and he passed away in India, and he's buried in Bombay. So his son is Shah Ali Shah, and his grandson was Aga Khan III, who became president of All India Muslim League in 1906. So he represented Muslims in India, and he helped to create Pakistan then. He funded Aligarh Old University. And then during the Second World War, eventually he migrated to Europe and they settled in Switzerland. And later they migrated to France. And now he left France 3 years back, he migrated to Portugal. So it's a series of migrations all the way from Arabia to Morocco, Morocco to Egypt, Egypt to Iran, Iran to India, India to Switzerland, Switzerland to France, France to Portugal now.
Long story of migration.
Long story of 1400 years.
You can
of
tell the
migration.
difference in their face. Also,
Yeah,
is
they got,
he looks very European.
European mothers. So from European mothers, their features became more
European.
more European.
Yeah.
Suppose if you get married an African lady, in future children will get very African.
A little bit like
Hopefully more African than American.
And if her children would marry another African, they would be very, very African.
Pure African.
Yeah.
Pure African. African American.
हमारे वो जुबान में कहते हैं पक्के रंग वाले
हाँ पक्के रंग वाले अच्छे लोग हैं वो भी बड़े
हाँ कलर का क्या मैटर होता
क्या
है
होता है वो
It's just the color of the skin.
कलर स्किन शाप
Real thing is your soul.
True love.
Personality. Love actually.
Yeah.
Love is the basis of entire universe. Actually.
माशाल्लाह you are very knowledgeable. Nice to meet you.
Thank
क्या
you.
काम करते हैं आप?
मैं टीचर हूँ
पढ़ाते हैं
जी जी
स्कूल में
जी स्कूल में
शाबाश he's a teacher school teacher
एंड स्टूडेंट एज वेल पढ़ भी रहा हूँ मैं इंग्लिश कर रहा हूँ साथ में
excellent excellent so dear visitors, this was the royal summer bedroom. We have documents, trade agreements with China from old days. Hunza and China had trade links and state relations, so China never disturbed us, honestly.
until now.
Never. If we don't interfere,
Exactly.
if we don't put fingers into China, they don't bother you. And this is the letter written by Mir Hunza to founder of Pakistan, to Jinnah, when he decided to join it in 1947.
You want to capture it? You are actually.
Yan Shahboz Khan थे ना? एक में थे बहादुर खान There's a telephone, there's a small dining room.
Is it a dining bed or something like that? Can
It
we go
was,
there?
no,
Not allowed.
no, you can look from here only. That actually creates a magnetic electricity. You have to run it and then the telephone was operational.
Okay. Wow. It's amazing. People just gather around here and have some fire.
Now this is the fireplace. Normally in every old house in Chitral and Gilgit and Hunza, the same provision was available. This facility for making fire where you can sit around, have a meal, and within very limited resources you can survive. And go to sleep on the floor in the bed. If there is a baby, he may go to the cradle.
This is the oldest cradle, I think, available here.
And we have 2 Holy Qurans written with hand, the Muslim holy book.
Handwritten.
Handwritten, yeah. Calligraphy is with hand. You can go and look at it if you are interested. Now these are 2 cabins for dried apricots, dried fruits, and dried mulberries. These were stored here.
Cherries, maybe.
Cherries not much, and there is a new tradition for drying now. In Hunza mostly we dried apricots and
Apricots,
apples
yeah.
a lot.
I saw it everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere is
People
apricots.
dry apricot.
Apricot trees are everywhere.
Is it so beneficial in winter? A dried apricot.
Mhm.
In which sense? In which sense the dried apricot is beneficial in winter?
It's a food.
No, other than that, hot or something like that.
The food. That's all.
Only food.
We don't know hot or cold. We just use it as food.
That's good.
Okay, what's your-
It's healthy in some way.
Yeah. Maybe it has some hygienic effects.
This place is amazing.
Yes, you like it?
Yeah, do you like it?
Yes.
It's your first time here?
Yes. That's true.
I'm glad we're together.
Okay, dear visitors, you are in the interior assembly hall of the fort. In case of bad weather like rainy day or a hot sunny day, the Mir of Hunza, which is courtiers, would be assembling here. This is the place for the Mir of Hunza to sit and other dignitaries on the left. We have old Russian match flintlock rifles which were commonly used in Hunza in old days. And they were loaded through the muzzle with bullet and gunpowder. And just behind you on the wall, if you look at, we have paper currency from China from 1920s. Because of the trade with China, such paper currency was reaching to Hunza even. And we have outdoor musical instruments on right hand on the wall. Such instruments are being played often for outdoor music and also on the weddings and festivals and polo music.
Oh, actually, touching is not allowed here. And I touched it before reading it. So, yeah.
I think I'm too late.
I'm saying that thank you so much for your visit. The visit of Hunza Baltit Fort is coming to an end now. Thank you so much for your visit. I hope you may enjoyed it.
Thank you very
And
much.
best wishes and salam to my dear Americans. Bye bye. We go outside.
I was talking about
Here it
is. Yeah, and the Daudo. It's
I
amazing.
also had that in Minipin. It was amazing.
Yeah, and I was talking about where it is. It's called.
Actually, I don't know many of these dishes, but
Okay, you can.
we should try something.
Yeah, chapchuru available है? जी भाई. कितने के? 350. Okay. वॉशरूम है?
वॉशरूम नीचे पब्लिक वॉशरूम नीचे
आपके पास नहीं है सर?
हमारे पास
कितना दूर है यहाँ?
5 मिनट का रास्ता है नीचे छोटा
अच्छा.
All right, guys. So right now I'm at the Hunza Food Pavilion with my new friends. Please,
Usman Sahir. My name is Usman Sahir. I am from the last district of Punjab, Pakistan. It's actually at the border of Sindh province. Okay, so we are here for traveling, and we accidentally, by chance, met with this person, Clinch. He's a very nice, very cool dude. We went climbing to the Baltit Fort. We visited that fort together. We had a good conversation. We are good friends, and he is my traveling partner. His name is Ahmed Abbas. He likes Shawn Michael, the wrestler. That's why I call him Shawn. And yeah, I call him crime partner Gogo as well. So he is Ahmed Abbas, and we are here at Karimabad Hunza. Clinch wanted to have local food, so we ordered chapchuru. Here it is. It's a kind of bread stuffed. The meat is stuffed inside. It's very delicious. It's one of the local foods like mamto, chapchuru, daudo. The other foods Clinch have tasted already, so we ordered this food so that we should taste it and Alex could make the video. Sorry,
Clint.
forgot.
He keeps calling me Alex.
Yeah. Actually, she is in my mind and at my tongue as well.
Maybe she will see this. Lost with Purpose, Alex Reynolds.
Listen, Alex, if you see it, you would contact me because
He's a big fan.
Yeah. I would love to say that. So we are.
I'm the big fan of Shawn Michaels.
And he likes Shawn Michaels. So Shawn Michaels,
Exactly.
if you're watching this,
Yes.
you still have fans even though you're not wrestling
Biggest fan in
Exactly.
this world.
in the world.
So I saved his number from the name of HBK. HBK.
Heartbreak Kid, you know everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we are here, and we're gonna taste that food now.
And do you know
It's
which meat is in here?
It's beef actually.
And
Mostly
this is
it's beef.
kind of like a yogurt, maybe like raita or different.
Yes, it's raita. A little bit pieces of salad inside it.
Yeah.
Vegetable salad. It's amazing.
Sounds good. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing. So now let's eat.
Yeah. And the brother is playing music there as well.
Perfect.
चलाओ यार कुछ मजेदार सा. This is water and it's glacier water. And I heard, I'm not sure about this, that foreigners come here and they take this water with them because they say that they believe that this water is the secret of long age of the people of Hunza, their health, their good health. It's the secret. I don't know and I never tasted it. It's my first time. Let's taste it. By color, you would feel that you would
Maybe it's dirty.
It's dirty, but this water is served here. It's people drink here this water. It's amazing. Let's try this. Gilgit dance, amazing. It's pure.
Like it.
It's like secret of life. I would say. You drink it? Sure. It's called, I would say, Abe Hayat, secret of life.
It's good. It looks like there's something in it, but there's no taste. It's just clean.
Won't be so well.
Okay, you are definitely good here. It's called, name क्या है इसका? ना Hoilo Garma. Hoilo
Oh,
Garma.
hoilo garma. Yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
thing. This is
It's
what I
the
wanted to
name
try.
of, this dish, and it's actually the saag. It's
Spinach.
vegetable, spinach.
Yeah.
And it has almond, and the other thing is coconut. It's grinded coconut and almond inside it. Actually, it's over it. So we can taste it. Let's see. Let's taste this and feel how does it taste over it.
Shukriya.
That would be dance.
We'll dance a whole lot.
By watching the spicy.
If you see glitchy dance, you like so much.
3 people.
Yep.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Middle of nowhere. We are good to go?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, guys.
I'm in a sandwich.
So let's have the experience of riding on a bike. 3 people. Karimabad Bazaar. I think the most beautiful market in the whole.
It's very beautiful here. I love
Very
Karimabad.
beautiful. Clean actually as well.
Yeah.
And the people are amazing.
A little bit tight space, but
They have
you can make it.
tight space.
You're a good driver.
Thank you. Actually, I am, because I drove along the way from Islamabad to Kashmir, Taubat. It's the ending point of Kashmir, and it's the border area.
That's
which
impressive.
Which shares the border with the Indian occupied Kashmir, and then drove back from that place up to the Muzaffarabad in the same day. Even the people on car, they cannot do that in the same day, but we did that. We were dead tired,
True
but
adventure.
finally, yep, true adventure. Because this time I wanted to have a true adventure, so we did that. We stayed at Muzaffarabad at night, and we departed at 8 a.m. from Muzaffarabad, and we reached here within 12 hours to Minapin Valley. We
Wow, that's a
traveled
long
415 kilometers in a single day.
That's a long time.
Yep. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel very comfortable. Nice cushion.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Actually, it's I would say that better on bike than on car or something else on these kind of bumpy and climbing
Yeah,
roads.
absolutely. Especially when it's tight space.
Yeah.
People are having trouble, but
Exactly.
still, it's nice.
Yeah, we are very comfortable on bike,
Yeah.
and we enjoy much on bike because it's open.
Open air.
Yeah, open.
See
area.
everything.
Look at that, the scenery of
Yeah,
Hunza.
you can see Rakapashi.
Exactly. You can see Rakapushi. You can see the the Krakram Mountains. All of the area, all of the space.
Good morning, guys. It is now the next day. Kind of just came back to my hotel and crashed last night after hanging out with my new friends. As you saw, I had a pretty in-depth and very fascinating tour at the Baltit Fort. My guide was pretty humorous with his American government jokes. Obviously, the American government helps provide me a really great life in the US, but I try to make a joke about it as well. But that guy was very informative, and a lot of interesting information about the fort and Hunza as well, when it was once a separate kingdom. My new friends Usman, and we'll just call the other guy Shawn because he's obsessed with Shawn Michaels, the American wrestler. I still can't get over that. But they're actually staying in Minapin village, where I just came from, to the Nagar district. And they actually offered to take me on their bike, 3 of us on their bike, just like last night, to Naltar Valley, which is actually near Gilgit, for a day trip. Right now is Eid, the Muslim holiday. Also, the weather is pretty poor right now. So the plan to go there is for day after tomorrow. After all, I am kind of just waiting around here for the weather to clear up to go to the nearby Hopper Valley for my trek to Rush Lake and Rush Peak. So I think a day trip to Naltar Valley day after tomorrow with those guys would be good. The chance of rain is small that day, but the days after that should be perfect for trekking. So I'd really be happy to have one more adventure with those guys. Plus they offered to bring me back to Karimabad in the same day so I can leave my big bag here. I offered to pay for gas for the whole way, and he said, don't make me feel ashamed. You're our guest. and now it's kind of like a feeling of guilt for me and like taking advantage, and I feel like I should contribute more than just my existence in the country. Yeah, it's kind of like this big game the whole time I'm in Pakistan, but yeah, I don't know what to do. They say it's their privilege to host me and show me these places, and of course I'm interested and I want to spend time with the locals, and when I try to contribute something, it's almost always denied. So I'm kind of just going with the flow. As I've mentioned before, I'm very grateful for the hospitality. It makes for a better travel experience than you could ever research online about Pakistan. Actually being here and experiencing this firsthand it's an incredible experience, to say the least. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. Really excited to see where I end up in the next few days. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on my next adventure.